not want to function when going through that area?
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
Child synth prototype may truly be the key to our future.
A clean and healthy work environment is essential to maximum productivity.
In case anyone didn't mention it, quiet time runs from 10 p.m. to 6 a.m.
The battery's already low. How is the battery already low, mate? This was charging for ages. Oh my god.
Dr. Lee, you
Don't
again. What do you want now? You're
because of all the crashes and the battery's been
already spoiled my experiment, so you might as well spit it out.
Okay. Try doing a bit more and then putting the thing on charge for a little bit and coming back. Okay.
I've been sent by the Brotherhood of Steel to find you. You don't beat around the bush, I'll give you that. I knew it was just a matter of time before your people would track me down. I've been looking over my shoulder for almost a decade, waiting for them to send someone like you to kill me.
Said why?
Why would we want you dead? I did some pretty sensitive work for the Brotherhood of Steel. Even though Lyons let me go, there were a few others in the ranks that thought I knew too much. That's why I came to the Institute. It was the only place that I thought I'd be out of the Brotherhood's reach and still be able to do my research. Since Father trusts you, I'm going to give you the benefit of the doubt. I might not agree with everything he says, but I know he'd never allow harm to come my way. Say what you came here to say, and then leave me alone. Are you happy here? You'd think being surrounded by cutting-edge laboratory equipment and some of the greatest minds the world's ever known would be enough. Only problem is the lack of transparency. I don't think we get the full story on everything that occurs down here. What does that have to do with why we're talking? The Brotherhood needs your help, Doctor. Needs my help? Why? They seem to have everything under control when I left. Did you abandon any projects you wanted to complete? You should know better than to ask me that. If they didn't tell you what I was working on, they didn't want you to know. I'm certainly not going to put my neck on the line and spread their dirty little secrets. Tell me something. Why would I possibly want to come crawling back to the Brotherhood? What reason would I have to throw away everything I've accomplished here? I give up. What would it take to convince you? All right, I'll play your game. I had a colleague down here, a Dr. Virgil. Several months ago, there was an accident in his lab, and he was killed. I wanted to help with the investigation, but Father had the laboratory sealed, saying that
I wanted to do that.
The incident never sat right with me. The more I asked about it, the more I felt like Father was deflecting my questions. If you bring me solid information on what killed him, I'll take it as a favor from the Brotherhood and consider your offer. Do we have a deal?
Virgil's not dead.
I know this may come as a shock, but Dr. Virgil is still alive. I met him myself. Oh, please. Do you really think a cheap tactic like that is going to work on someone like me? Stop trying to avoid the legwork by lying. Either you get me the evidence, or we have nothing else to talk about.
Okay, deal?
Deal. All right. Dr. Virgil's lab was in the Biosciences Division. I can give you a code that will get you into the section, but the lab itself has been sealed, so you'll have to breach it on your own. I'd tell you to be quiet about it, but your Brotherhood and discretion isn't exactly your strong suit. And finally, if you get caught, we never had this conversation.
what mission are we on? Okay, yeah.
Nice work bringing that rogue scent back.
Is this the right way to go? You should go a different direction, I suppose. It's used as a corridor, maybe not. I was gonna say originally there's a corridor. I guess I ran straight through that one, straight into the area. I didn't even think about it. I was gonna say there's a corridor, I'm sure that leads into the area. Before you get into the lab area.
Nice. That's it. Got it.
The game just hates. The game hates Paladin Dance going into the other area. It just crashes the game every time. The freaking door shut.
Alert level elevated.
Sugar bombs.
Negative sensor read. Weapons cold.
Hack into the computer, come on. It takes easier to do an advanced lockpick than it is to do daily zero. One.
Got it.
Got it, yep. Robot tasted my gun. Taste my big fat gun.
Yes.
Do they really have to abandon the entire area, like really? Just get rid of them by sending their own simps. That is actually a problem, now is it? Quick spin around.
Sweet.
I have to even try sometimes. It's like automatic done. He killed a freaking cat. It's also got its tongue sticking out. Mate, that is horrible. Why would you do that to the cat? Why would you do that to the cat? Like cat, you freaking prick. You prick. That it? Okay, I thought there was one in the middle, but there wasn't. Easy peasy, professional. One. There's one. What's possible? Options are options, I guess. MPST0. One from the first one. Sig. Keep. Pace. Pace. Scene. Game. Slap. Nope. News. Nope. Boss. 1 there. Boss. BOS. 0 BOS. Boss is 2. Boss. Pens. 0 0 0. Push 1. 0 plus 1. Mean 0. Dome 1. DOME 0. DOME 1. Nope. Lots 1. LOTS 0. LOTS 0. LOTS double 2 for that boss one. Easy peasy, mate. It's literally like so easy to do this stuff. Well, they could have made harder puzzles in this game. Once I got used to it, it really was easy, but I will admit, for a long time, I did not have a clue how it worked. It just kind of clicked in my head at some point. Drinking glass, mate, it looks like a cup you piss into. Supposed to pee, but yeah. Automatic reaction. Brian Virgil log. It's a tape telling you about where he's gone. Mr. Potter. I know there was information on his computer. He said he wanted something like a vial or something. But I swear that was a mission, but he hasn't given me anything since then. There should be a vial or something in a pot, in a tube thing around here somewhere. Experimental serum, there it is. I don't remember seeing the mission. Did he? I'm sure he had a mission, but I didn't see it in the list anywhere. This was hidden somewhere in the miscellaneous, and I didn't go down far enough. I didn't see it in this list, so it's confusing. No, it is there. I haven't seen it before, though. Maybe the fact that Paladin Dance is a synth is the reason why it crashes, but I don't think that makes sense. The game would never crash anything deliberately, but you never know. Could be they're up to something. It's crashed before in Nuka World, the Fist Up Mountain with, I don't know.
Doctor.
Took you long enough to find that evidence.
Shut the fuck up.
Let me see what you've got.
I'm afraid it's bad news.
Since when do you know what I consider bad news? Just let me hear it.
Okay. Listen to it.
They lied to me. They lied to me, and I didn't even realize how far it went. All those years of loyalty. For nothing.
Now you know that Father is a liar. He doesn't deserve to have you here.
And I'll never forgive him for it. I came to the Institute to get away from the Brotherhood. From the whole world. I just wanted to do my research in peace. Father took me in and gave me access to cutting-edge technology that I only dreamed existed. I became jaded. I thought that the Institute cared, that they wanted to better mankind. Maybe in their own twisted way they still do. But now I realize if you can't trust the people you're working for, then it's all pointless. If they lied about Dr. Virgil, who knows what else they've been lying about? Or what their plans are for my work. I'll make my way back to the Brotherhood. But I'm going to have to do it on my own. I can't take any chances being seen with you. Tell whoever sent you that they've just regained the services of Dr. Madison Lee.
Yes. Booyakasha!
Remember, health and happiness go hand in hand.
Health and happy. Not always. Sometimes you can be happy and not be happy. But healthy and not be, but then you should be. It's not always the case. I have the serum. I shall return it to your vessel. It was a cave. Down map. Deathclaw still hasn't returned. Well, Deathclaws aren't very fast though, compared to like Fallout 3 and New Vegas. They're so fast from what I've seen. In this, they're kind of a bit mediocre in speed.
Well, I'm glad to see the relay didn't completely vaporize you.
It did, but I pulled myself together.
I suppose you did. Now, what about the serum? Did you find it?
I've got it right here.
That's it. That's really it. All right. Let's see. Retrovirus has matured nicely. Density gradient is high.
But it will take some time. It will take some time.
Yes. It seems to have matured nicely.
Has the reverse transcriptase survived the nucleotide synthesis?
Excellent question. Yes, it has. Fascinating. Oh, did you mean that as a joke? Well, it's time. There's only one way to test it. Now, we wait.
That's it?
What? Did you expect me to transform right before your eyes? This is science, not a two-cap magic show. I'm gonna rest for a while. I'm back in a few days, maybe a week, and... well, I guess we'll see. In any event, you kept your end of our bargain. Thank you.
Protect and serve.
Magazine. Tesla's on. Energy weapons permanently inflict +5 critical damage. Ooh, 5% critical damage. The only way, the only, no, that's not true. The railroad aren't the only group willing to fight the Institute. They're the only group willing to some reason take in the Simps. The Brotherhood was also willing to fight the Institute. I forget they're all here. There's really this many in the game. I mean, I have found a total of probably 10. Out of every single one that exists. And some of the ones I found are also in the DLC as well, so they don't really count. These weapons are all really powerful and they're too dangerous. Like, they'll glitch your game out if you use any of these. Close? No. Just wondering if we had like magazines, but I don't know if we do. Do we have caps in one of these? I don't think we do, I'd say the materials. Keys aren't really needed. Arturo's house key. I don't see none of these. I don't remember. Abbott's, All Faiths. Arturo's. Maybe I do. I definitely probably have most of these that I've picked up. What time is it? How long have we been on this for? I say my headset's almost dead. I don't know if I have to finish up and put this on charge for a little bit and then come back to the headset. 48 views. Why is yesterday's video doing so well for views? I don't get it compared to previous ones. I think there's nothing different about it. It just is what it is. It's nothing special. I don't get it. Whatever. Hoping to do another video soon, but I'm going to get some more materials. It's just all junk. To be honest, most of these are made out of junk stuff. Bobbleheads are cool, but it's the magazines I'm curious about, but I don't think they have any magazines. I'm sure the magazines must be somewhere in here somewhere. Quest items. Books. See, books are powerful. If you equip all the books, you'll be way more powerful. Oh, bottle. I was gonna say, we have bottle cap somewhere. What time is it? Could finish up in a minute, a little bit earlier. I was gonna say earlier, but it is pretty late because we've been having so many troubles. So I'm gonna pop to the toilet actually. 50.
I expect you'll be leaving me behind. Typical.
Get the laser out. You're getting past the laser, boy. Okay, back in a minute. I'm gonna pop to the toilet. Might as well give this like a 10-minute charge. Put the headset back on in a minute. Put the headset back.
Can't talk right now.
I received word that Dr. Lee is returning to us. How cooperative do you think she'll be?
I've convinced her that the Institute is the enemy, not the Brotherhood.
Well done, Knight. As soon as Dr. Lee arrives, we'll interrogate her aboard the Prydwen. She's been under the Institute's influence for the last decade, and we can't afford to take any chances. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. Once again, Knight, you don't fail to impress. Dismissed.
That headset back on in a minute. Okay, the headset was fully charged. And we wasted just 20 minutes. Even then, battery shouldn't be dead. Quick now, I think. we've got 15 minutes. Half an hour. Okay. Okay. Hopefully I can get about half an hour's worth of charge out of that. I swear my headset should be a little bit lower on power. I don't think it should be that dead. I swear the power's getting lower and lower. The problem when I do try to do 6 hours. You got anything for me?
Caretaker.
What was that? Oh, nothing.
Okay, I'm trying to think what to do. As I say, I want to clean up some settlements. You don't want to focus on too many settlements there, because I've got to put so much time into just one. I guess I might as well drop off these items for them. I've got to do it anyway. Yeah, I've got to remember there's an issue with Paladin Dance when it comes to him going to certain areas in the Institute. Actually, to be honest, I went to the Institute at one point and it crashed when I went there automatically, and then 3 times it crashed when I was entering the advanced area within the Institute. So there's something wrong with Paladin Dance.
I heard about Clark. Hail Knight. We'll stop the Institute. From maxing in for the Brotherhood.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. I wasn't sure what the Interceptor would do to you.
You mean being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
For all we know, that's a recipe for Deathclaw's surprise.
Well, it's the best we could do with such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've got a new assignment for you. So, I bet you're eager to get your hands dirty on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
Whatever it is, I'm sure it'll help us crush the Institute.
It will, but we've got a lot of work ahead of us first. Come on, it's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry on the tarmac. Maxon and Kells have been looking for something that'll tip the balance when we go toe-to-toe with the Institute. Now, the Pridwin might be a big beast, but she's not built for fighting. That's where our new project comes in.
Been hiding.
Storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the Capital Wasteland as a weapon against the Enclave. It's the most advanced robot the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing him back together. And if you think that was easy, try rebuilding a Protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
No problem. I'm sure this only looks worse than it actually is.
I wish I had your confidence, because this is not going to be easy. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. The first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. Every time we try to feed power to it, it blows itself out.
There's got to be a way to solve that.
I do all the maintenance on the Pridwin, so you'd think it'd be a snap. As much as I hate to admit it, Prime's power systems are out of my reach. Luckily, you were able to convince Dr. Madison Lee to return to the Brotherhood. She was on the original build team for Liberty Prime a little over a decade ago. I've already spoken to her, but she's reluctant to work on Prime for some reason. If you could get her down here to lend a hand with his power system, we can get the big guy moving.
Was that really the best place to build the robot? Like on that one side where it's like the closest to enemies attacking. It's not even protected that much.
Captain Kells ended up scraping rust off of the Pridwin's hull from the outside.
Cool, cool. Who's afraid of Captain Hull? Captain Kells, whatever his name is. Captain Cowbell. Captain Calories.
Attention! Ferrum Squad, report to debriefing. Ferrum Squad to the debriefing.
I'm worried about these recruits. Too young, too green.
Excuse me, Dr. Lee?
If you're here to talk me into working on Liberty Prime, you can forget it.
No, no. Why would I try and do that?
One of us is a liar, and it isn't me.
Oh, don't try and pin that nonsense on me. I said I'd come back to the Brotherhood, and I have. But you neglected to mention that I'd be asked to work on Liberty Prime. I've been down this road with the Brotherhood before. Why would I make the same mistake twice?
If not for the Brotherhood, do it for Dr. Virgil.
What they did to Dr. Virgil was cruel. It was wrong. How could I be so blind? You really know how to push my buttons, don't you?
Mm-hmm.
Tell Proctor Ingram to get her scribes ready. It's going to take a hell of a lot of work to get Liberty Prime back online. But we'll get it done.
Simple. Easy. Bish bash bosh.
Joining our cause was the wisest decision of your life, sister.
Shush.
I
Don't call me.
about describing her eye. I think she looked.
Do I have to climb up that every single time? Just to... It's a little bit stupid. What if I accidentally fall down?
Now that Dr. Lee's arrived, I'm certain she'll be vital to the Brotherhood's success.
Mm-hmm. Bum 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 bum. Oh, she's up there. Oh, where is she? This way? No, wait. She's outside. Oh, she's up there. I did it. Did it.
Excuse me, Proctor Ingram.
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Doctor?
I hope so. Prime suffered some significant damage to his memory core. I wish your people would have been a bit more careful, Proctor. The good news is that the damage isn't irreversible, and I should be able to get the power flowing into his CPU core without overloading. If your people stay out of my way, that is.
Charming, isn't she?
Hmm.
Sorry about that, Ingram.
Don't worry about it. We might be butting heads on a few issues, but I've dealt with worse. Besides, Dr. Lee's worth all the aggravation. We're working with one of Prime's original designers. I don't see it getting any better than that. In fact, since things are going so well, we're gonna have you start building his electromagnetic actuators.
The what?
You're acting like I know what those are.
Oh, I know you haven't the faintest idea what I'm talking about. I just like watching you squirm. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
Now that you know what the actuators are, you need to know how to make them. These are the plans and the materials list. Don't lose them.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a total of 4. Good luck. Any luck with those actuators yet? Liberty Prime isn't going far without his arms and legs.
Oh, okay. Where do you want me to find these actuators? I haven't got any companions right now. I could take a companion with me, but I'm going to leave my companions out of the way for now. That was a terrible shot.
Huh? What's that?
What's this made a guy made out? 72, mate. Now, see that? He's so tough. A level 72 is compared to like level 20s. Like got one shot a lot of the time. It takes like 4 shots to kill. I mean, it's not my strongest weapon, but it's not exactly that weak. As I say, you get to a point where an enemy comes along, it's like level 200 if you're at like level 200, and you've got to fire like 6 mini nukes at it just to take it down, which just gets really annoying. Unless you got like a super high amount of attack.
I hear something. Someone there? You good, boy? What is it? Gonna splatter your brains! What? Fight today. Now I'm angry!
Ooh. Slightest bit of movement, or Master throws it right up. As I say though, I haven't really done much. I mean, as much as I've done in the game so far, it's just exploration type stuff. We haven't done any like power armor modifications or design. Weapon customized like mods. We obviously haven't done any like crafting at all. The settlement stuff. Got the item I need. Hey, what do you need? A high-powered magnet. I need a magnet, really?
Got it.
Spineless human!
You can't get me, I'm protected here. Oh, mate, lost both his legs. Oh, blew both his legs off. He ain't coming back from that. I don't have to. Okay, yep. Oh, we're on the opposite side. Why would I think? Why would I think that? Oh, workbench. I want me to build something. You want to build 4 of these? Do we have enough? Oh, I guess we do. We have 5. Yeah. Okay. What do we do with them? Okay. Maybe we just do. Okay. Yeah, we just leave them there. Okay. I'll just build them. Why do you want them anyway? Shouldn't I build them where they are and bring them to them?
Ingram?
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system.
Hey, where are you going? We're almost done with Prime.
I've got other things to do first, mate.
Proctor.
That's all 4 actuators. Delivered and done. Nice work.
Right on schedule. I've completed the restoration of Prime's basic functions, and he's ready to go. In fact, it's getting difficult to explain to the system why it can't move right now.
Well, as soon as my scribes get those actuators in place, we'll have his arms and legs installed in no time. Which brings me to your next assignment. It won't be long before Prime can walk and talk, but he's missing one last important element. His nukes. Without them, his offensive systems aren't operating at peak capacity.
I'll run down to the super duper mart and pick some up.
Cute. I wish it was that simple. Prime's bomb pack is fitted for Mark 28 nuclear bombs. The same type of bombs that were dropped from aircraft during the Great War. The Commonwealth was a major staging area for the military's air force, so we assumed we wouldn't have trouble finding them. But since we arrived, our scouting teams haven't located a single bomb.
That's going to be a problem. Without a fully loaded nuke pack, Prime won't have the firepower to take on the Institute.
Great. That's just great.
Well, hang on a second. But before you give up hope, there's actually a silver lining here. Proctor Quinlan has located some records regarding a military installation, which was used as a nuclear weapons storage facility. We're fairly certain this included a stockpile of the Mark 28s. The catch is that the installation is located somewhere within the glowing sea.
Oh, I know where it is.
I'll head out there immediately.
Good, because that's exactly what we're asking you to do. Scribe Halen's established a communications point on the frontier of the glowing sea. I suggest you head out there first and establish a signal protocol with her so that the nukes can be airlifted out once you've located them. Hopefully, by the time you've returned, we'll be ready to wake Prime up and you can say hello. Good luck, Knight.
Got other things to do. I don't want to cut off any of the other groups yet. Continue working with Father. Okay. What's the optional one? Oh, okay.
Carry food with you, or you'll end up eating pretty questionable things.
People on the surface have got it pretty bad. Makes me thankful for being down here.
Scanning. Subject identified.
It can't be up here. Oh, no.
Doctor, I left a copy of the lab report on your desk. Did you get a chance to read it?
I did. Remarkable work.
Watch out around here. They catch you having fun?
They're making it worse.
I wouldn't be here if not for your son.
Further away. Here we are. No, I need to find Father. I don't. The only way to keep working with him is to get.
You do that. I'd hate to find your name on a repurpose list.
Broken.
Our technology must seem pretty advanced by your standards.
Dr. Fillmore,
What's on your mind?
I'd like to know about the people in your division.
Of course. Dr. Lawrence Higgs is our mechanical engineer. He oversees the major life support and security systems. Power distribution is Dr. Evan Watson's area of expertise, and Dr. Newton Oberly is in charge of food and housing. He coordinates with bioscience to ensure that our meals are balanced for optimal nutrition. We also make use of a number of synth units for low priority maintenance and labor.
Boring. I'm just trying to find Father. Where is Father? Doesn't really want to show up on. You made this be 3 different sections, shouldn't it?
Hello.
Shut up.
I can't express how truly humbling it is to stand in your presence.
I trust you'll resolve the situation at Bunker Hill quickly.
Oh, Bunker Hill first. I forgot about Bunker Hill. Why did I forget about going to Bunker Hill? I completely forgot I've got to go there first.
Best not to talk to the raiders. They can get rough.
Hey, pal.
I might be a doctor one day. Or maybe a sharpshooter.
That's a huge difference.
Haven't seen you before. If you need a doctor, let's get you examined.
So you're a doctor?
Veterinarian, actually. But don't give me that look. Bones get set the same way whether you got 2 or 4 of them. So let's talk about you and what kind of help you need.
You haven't got 2 or 4 of them. What do you mean 2 or 4 of them? You got more than 2 or 4 bones. What are you talking about? You mean limbs?
You're a veterinarian.
I'm an old caravan girl, okay? You learn to take care of the animals, or you don't have a caravan for very long. Then you get ambushed, a couple of friends and family start bleeding out on the floor, and you learn how to patch a few wounds. You learn triage, too. Satisfied?
Yeah, triage, to stop a bleeding wound. Yeah.
Up.
Triage, that's to do with stopping bleeding, isn't it? Or is triage to do with, like, making a cast for a broken arm? Oh, no, it's a tourniquet. No, a tourniquet is to tighten a wound to stop bleeding. Oh, well, yeah, a triage is like creating like a broken arm, like a band that holds your arm in place.
Not right now.
Fine.
Or a cast. It's sort of creating sort of a cast of sorts. To sort of give it a blanket to put your arm in so it stays in place.
Mom runs the surgery, so you better be nice to me.
We need to get underground, don't we? Are we no going down here? Gotta meet up with my allies. Sir Duke the Fourth. Oh, he died in battle. He died in battle. Let's go. Find the escape sims. Deal with the escape sims. Speak with father. And yeah, we dealt with him. Yeah, he's done. I'm coming in. Everybody's taking losses today. The losses are heavy on all sides. You've all done well. You're doing well. Come on, let's all fight our best. Oh, look. Gotta weaken all the forces. You're all putting up such a good fight. You're all doing so well. Oh, I'm fighting. Oh. Get to safety. So the fight is quieting down. They're just trying to be a caravan. The railroad must have lost all their people by now. Cool. We're going in. Damn. Who's turning against me? I don't think they're my enemy. Try to tell me. It's just a battle, it's just a fight, everybody, we're fighting. Everyone's just trying to fight me off. Nobody is spared. Just gotta hope the railroad doesn't hate me. I don't think they do. I have to check in on them.
Hi. I can't believe you do that for us. Thank you.
We'll get somewhere safe as soon as you're gone.
Hi.
Thank you for sparing us.
You've given us another chance at life. We won't forget.
Kill the Corsair. The Corsair's already dead. Couldn't be helped. You're all dead. Kill the Corsair? Why am I going to kill the Corsair? What Corsair, mate? The Corsair that came with me is already dead. Everybody is already dead. It's not about having angered the enemy. I don't think I have. Maybe they've all gone red. Who is this Corsair you're going to kill? I don't know of any Corsair. Deal with the escaped Sims. I did that, killed them. Don't know. Enemies are nearby? I don't have any enemies nearby. What are you talking about? If I was enemies with them, I wouldn't be able to teleport to their base, I'm pretty sure. Oh, mate, well, I don't want to make... Why? Mate, I didn't know I made enemies with them. I only tried to kill people. I only did what was right, people. Why all gotta hate me? I haven't made enemies with everyone, have I? I've made enemies with them. I was gonna say I don't make enemies with them. Mate, I'm just fighting people off. All of you turned against me pretty quick. Nobody else turned against me. I'm just trying to be a good person. You know, I'm just trying to respect people's wishes. They all hate me now. They all hate me. Why did I do that? So annoying. Do I have to kill? I don't mind killing the railroad. It's a bit annoying now because I killed them. Now I've got to kill off. I'm going to go out of Deacon, but I don't really like Deacon. To be honest, I mean, Deacon's a bit of an ass. Usually I kill a whole bunch of them and there's no problems, to be honest. Outside it seems to be fine, as in the inside they had a problem. So if I go here, I'm going to have an enemy, aren't I? Deacon's probably going to attack me.
Insert something Shakespearean.
Thought so. No! Man, I don't want to kill the freaking rag stackers. Wait, why the Institute? Why has everyone got to hate me? I haven't done anything. Especially the railroad. Maybe your people shouldn't have been trying to get in my way. I wasn't trying to cause anyone any harm. It is what it is, you know what I mean? You don't have to die, Deacon. You can live, Deacon, if you just surrender. Let's talk it over, Deacon. Let's talk about it, Deacon.
Walked 100 miles if I knew there was a pile of caps waiting for me
Hey,
at the end.
what we discussed earlier. You're gonna be discreet with that info, right? And Dublin, Fair City, and the girls are so pretty. 5% mile.
Would you like me to go with you?
You look like you have something on your mind.
Walking around
We got
at night
fun time
isn't the
incoming.
smartest
Let's not
thing to
fight,
do around
Deacon.
here.
Back down, Deacon. Back down. You could have backed down, mate. You could have backed down, but you didn't. No, mate. I don't mean to kill anyone. They all hate me. This is not my fault. Their fault for getting in my way. Ah, get out of my city. Well, you always got to make sure to save, I'll tell you that. What time is it? We'll probably finish up, to be honest. I probably should have finished up before anyway, before I did that other mission, really. Okay. Whew. I don't know if I'll go back over that. I should have saved it, to be honest, before. I didn't think I was going to cause... I've been to that mission before and I've not caused any conflicts with anyone. They've been quite alright with me. I don't know why they suddenly hate me. I haven't done anything to be hated so much. You know, we just did what we did, you know? What did I even do in that time? I feel like I did a lot, but I couldn't have done that much. I guess we did the serum and send her. To be honest, I don't even have to get the serum. I could just send the other woman off, go and grab the serum, bring it again, or whatever. Okay. Okay, everybody, that's it. We're going to finish up there. Hope you had fun. Hope you enjoyed the stream. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell. And I will see you all very, very soon. I was going to say, see you, Dance Panda, but he hasn't been on this stream. It's all the crashing. Hope you enjoyed the stream and see you very soon.